Hi, I'm Charlene. Welcome to your Wellbeing RX. This session is a standing yoga flow that's easy on your joints, but will build strength, balance, and focus without wrist strain or floor work. You'll stay upright but grounded throughout the entire session while still challenging your body and mind in a very intentional way. This no wrist flow is ideal for anyone looking to experience the full benefits of yoga without getting on the floor or placing weight onto the hands. Well, let's find that balance between effort and ease, and we'll get started. Let's begin with some breath work. So release your arms to the side. You can shift your hips, get comfy, center, and then inhale, shoulders roll forward enough, and exhale, roll them back and down. And as you continue to roll your shoulders, moving with your breathing, just feel the tension drop away from the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. One more time is all we need. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center and sink the hips back. Exhale, come on up, and you can bring the hands next to the side. So we're just doing a nice warming chair flow. Inhale and exhale. So chair or powerful pose really finds that center between work, right, and balance. So strength and balance. Do a little change for me. Chest up and roll the shoulders back and down. So incorporate that shoulder roll. Your hands can come up. They can be next to your heart, but inhale into chair and exhale back and down. That's it. A couple more times. Inhaling and exhale. You're still warming up, so your depth doesn't have to be super deep, but match breathing and movement. Let's do one more. And then we'll hold this chair pose. Just hold, chest up, and find a place where you feel challenged, but you can spend a few breaths here. If you'd like, you can pedal your heels right and left. Your knees should feel great. Your hips are back a bit. And then come all the way back up. Push your feet into the floor and release your arms. Go ahead and come to the top of your mat. Continue to pedal your heels and relax your upper body. And then we'll inhale the arms up, bringing the hands to heart center. Breathing is still slow and focused. And let's do a warming salutation. So inhale, looking up about 3/4 up the wall. Exhale, open the arms and swan dive to forward fold with very, very bent knees. Come halfway up and look ahead for half forward fold. So feel the back of your body lengthen and then go back into that deep knee forward fold. Try that one more time. Inhaling up, exhale to swan dive. Dive your heart forward. Halfway up, look ahead. Bent knee forward fold. Come all the way up. Give me another swan dive here. And just stick with this bent knee forward fold. Try to connect your belly or your chest with your thighs as much as possible. My hands are on my ankles, but they can be wherever you feel supported. They can even be on the floor. From here, just send your tailbone up, your hips up, straightening your legs a bit, and then bend your knees. It's not extreme. Everything feels good. You're bracing your core using your belly lock. So this feels very supported. Lift and lower, and then come all the way up. Bringing the hands to heart center. Lifting your right heel. Find the center of your left foot. And then we're just going to tap back. So gaze is straight ahead, shoulders back and down. Tap back with the right foot. And then step back to center or lift the knee to the front. You can even extend your leg forward. That's it. So step back, tap back without shifting weight back, and then extend your leg to the front. Let's do that one more time. Feel the muscles in your posterior chain there, in your hamstring and glute. That's it. Now let's step back and come to a warrior one. So my heel is going to come in, my toes are aimed out at an angle, and my hips, without forcing them, are going to come and face the left wall. Think about as you settle in, find the depth that works for your knee, for your hip. You can see your big toe. And as you sink, push the pinky toe blade of the back foot into the floor. We're opening the front of the body without arching. Hands to heart center, or maybe you like goalpost arms, or your arms are overhead. But lift your sternum like there's a string tied to your sternum without overarching your back. Drive your heels towards center to get more pelvic floor lift. That's it. So from here, bring the hands back down, lift your back heel, and we'll revolve. Both hands come to your outer left thigh, and then your belly, chest, and your gaze turn towards your back wall. You can keep your left hand on your thigh or reach it up overhead and turn your gaze up to that left hand. Come back to center. And then let's find our balancing warrior. We're going to float up. Maybe your toes down, reach through the heel, maybe your toes up. Find that balancing warrior, and that's our flow. So we'll inhale as we gently move up to warrior one. Then twisted lunge, lift the back heel and revolve towards the back wall. Do you feel that hip stretch? Do you feel the length in the leg that's in the back? And then we'll take an entire breath, pushing up or floating up to balancing warrior. Your standing leg is just a little bent. Breathe through this. Feel the transitions. Feel your strong belly lock. Let's do one more. Push and hold. And find this balance wherever it is. One side's usually easier than the other. Reach towards that back heel. And then let's come forward. Toe on the ground, knee lifted, or extend your leg to the front. And then step out, facing me, facing the screen, open wide. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then straighten or aim and align the pinky toe blade of the foot with the outer edge of the mat. And you might feel a little pigeon-toed. As long as it feels okay to you, that's a good place to be. Shift your hips, center. And then let's inhale. And we'll just come to half forward fold here. Knees are slightly bent. Lift your tailbone, lift your heart. So if you could see me from the side, you would see that I'm trying to stay neutral rather than rounded. From here, hands on the thighs or the shins. And then we'll windmill, right arm up to the sky and follow your hand with your gaze. You'll feel your left inner thigh. Use your belly lock in and up, and then come down to center. Realign. Stay lifted and strong as you reach up. Spend a whole breath here. Come back to center. Let's do that one more time on each side. And then just come all the way to center and then lift up with bent knees. And I'm going to turn my right foot out. So let's explore warrior two. So a hip opener. You can see your right big toe. You're extending through the back leg. And then you find a place where your chest is open, your hips are open to the long side of your mat. So from here, reach up and out, shoulders down, and it feels like you're reaching for the walls. You can almost reach them, not quite. And then support on your thigh. You can start with your left hand behind your back. You can reach up to the sky, or you can reach over. So lengthen through the side of your body. Inhale, come on back up. Try that again. Warrior two to side angle. Looking past the bicep or straight ahead. Come back up, release the arms, turn the right foot in and the left foot out, and find the space where your chest is forward, your hips are tucked under gently, and find warrior two. Shoulder blades feel really strong on the back for this, and you're using your belly lock. And then let's come hand behind the back, turn your belly, chest, and gaze to the ceiling, or reach up or reach over. Just find comfort in your shoulder. And then come back to warrior two. We're looking over the left hand here, and then we're finding the perfect extended side angle. Let's take this side to side. Turn your right toes out, warrior two, and side angle. Breathe through the transitions and really feel your body move side to side. We won't be here long. One more time each side. If you need a break, as always, take it. But feel the length of your body. Feel room in your shoulder joints. Feel the side body open up. It should feel fabulous. Well, fabulous and not easy. All right, heel toe in. All right, let's step to the other side of the mat. Pedal your heels. And then end up with this left heel lifted. You can lift, you can extend, but your standing leg is always just a little bit bent as a shock absorber. Yeah. So find this little balance point, and then we'll step back. Feel the back of the body work, and step center or lift. You can even extend. So if you're practicing near a wall like I am, it's really nice to be able to reach out and touch the wall. Try not to tense your hands or your shoulders. Finding strength and improving your balance takes work. It's your entire body, right? Let's go back to warrior one. So a big, beautiful step back, hips forward, your foot's at an angle, because wherever your foot is going, that's where your hip's gonna follow. Make sure you can see your big toe as you bend your knee, and find warrior one. Settle in, shoulders down, find strength in your back. So balance takes work, but you need to feel safe as though you're not gonna fall. Lengthen through the back leg. So feel this gentle curve to the front of your body as you drop your shoulders. All right, lift the back heel. You can change your stance. You can narrow or lengthen your stance. And then turn your belly towards the back wall. Both hands go on your outer thigh. And you can lift and reach. So maybe your right hip will open out here. So there's a hip hinge forward, but it's not extreme. Come back to center. And then we'll find balancing warrior. Are you going to float, or are you going to push up to balancing warrior without over pushing? You can hover the foot, you can lift. All right, 2 more flows, just like that. Land softly and with great balance. You can try different arm options. Right now, my left hand is sliding down towards my outer knee and shin on the right side. And I'm really enjoying these transitions. Coming back to warrior three. So how challenged do you want to feel? Make this practice perfect for you today. Let's do one more. Breathe. revolve. And then balancing warrior, push, float. And then we'll come back up and balance. Knee to the front, toe on the mat, leg extended. And then step out to center. Rotate your hips. How are you doing? Heel toe in. And we're almost done. So shake out. Give yourself a little bounce. So we're bouncing in our connective tissue. And we're getting ready for a bit more. A little bit of balance, a little bit of strength, a little bit of openness. All right. So from here back to our chair, feet hip distance apart. We haven't forgotten our chair. So let's come down into chair. Chest up, and maybe now you get a little more depth or you feel a little more stable or comfortable in chair pose. Chest is up, belly in. Your jaw is very relaxed. And then we'll come up and lift the right heel, turn out. That's it. From here, it's easy to sink into the left hip, so stay tall. You can cross, you can lift, but we'll sink into this standing pigeon. Hips back, take your time. That's it. And then go back to chair pose. All right, come on up, left heel up, open out. You can stay right here. You can cross. You can cross and lift, or you can go back and forth as you sink. Remember, you can come down and up. Just kind of try it out. It's okay to wobble, like I am. Back to chair. So find the center. If you feel like you're almost balanced but not quite, come off your mat and you'll feel a lot more balanced without your squishy mat. Focus, find the four corners of your feet. Feel very grounded, root down. So this is your best standing pigeon of all. This one right here. Focus. Enjoy. Enjoy the different levels. It's okay to be on a different level side to side. Just check it out. Go between each of these options. All right, releasing, release the arms. Roll the shoulders back and down. Notice how you're feeling. As you move back into mindfulness here, we're gonna just breathe. So inhale, fill your belly with air. Exhale, belly button comes in and out. So I just wanna bring you back to a state of centered breath work. You can put your hands on your belly and notice how it feels, bending your knees a bit. And then we'll take care of our wrists. Once you feel a smooth, even cadence of breathing, go ahead and you can take your hands, put them together, and give yourself a little hand massage. Almost like you're rubbing lotion in your hands. This should be feeling good. If it doesn't feel good, just limit your range here. Be more gentle. And now take your right hand and give your left wrist a massage. You can circle the wrist. And then we'll massage the center of the hand. And then I'm going to go from center joint, so all the way out to the very end of the finger. For each finger, give yourself a little massage, and then out. A few more times. So each finger gets equal attention and love. And then take a moment and hold on to your wrist. You're going to use your left arm, just draw the elbow towards the left wall and create a little space, a little traction on the wrist. And then imagine that you're playing the piano or just move through the hand. All right, other side. Your breathing is smooth and easy. You're relaxing your neck, finding the opportunity to release tension wherever you are, middle of the hand. And this can be done seated as well. And then thumb from proximal to distal, all the way from the center out to the edge. And then we'll create some space, a little traction on the wrist. So grab on gently, and then let your wrists be your guide as you pull your right elbow towards the right wall. Just enough. And then move the fingers and the thumb. So feel all the movement that happens in the wrist, all the tendons that go through the wrist, the nerve endings. All right, roll the shoulders, inhale the arms up, and then exhale, release any tension. Inhale through the nose, exhale and sigh. 2 more. Take a big breath. Hands come together, heels of the hands come together, and we drop them towards our belly button without creating any tension, just a little stretch. And then come back up. And I want to thank you for doing yoga with me today. I hope you're feeling stronger, more balanced, and more connected after today's no wrist flow. If this standing practice supported you, be sure to subscribe for more yoga, Pilates, and movement sessions that'll help build strength your way. You can also download your free 7-day movement and mindfulness plan below to keep the momentum going one day at a time. And until I see you again, stay balanced, centered, and find the joy in movement and connection.